Hello. We know that schools and the education system need to change. Everybody seems to agree that the existing system is out of date. It is preparing children for a future that is no longer the same as the past from which that education system has come. In this new world, what school teaches is in many instances either not useful or not worth learning, because when you need to know, you can learn it very quickly by yourself. My work on self-organizing system points this out repeatedly. Schooling as it exists today is just in case. Why do you learn how to figure out, for example, the square root of a number by hand? Just in case if you ever need it. Just in case if you ever need to understand that process, that hand-based process. But we live in a world where if you ever needed to learn how to find the square root of a number by hand, you can find out in seconds. I call this just-in-time knowing. Our schools need to move from just in case to just in time. We need to take the curriculum and see what are those parts which can be learned whenever needed, and what are those parts which are required to build your fundamental thinking skills, your skills to figure things out. But then that's easier said than done. I decided to take this problem head on after a lot of thought and to present an entire framework of what a school should be like today. On what basis should it be designed? What should its interiors be like? How do we design a new curriculum? What are the new pedagogical methods that we can use for learners to understand the content of this curriculum? And finally, of course, how do we assess whether we've succeeded in doing all of this? And as the child or the student leaves the institution, what is the certificate that will make sense in today's world? Giving a child a certificate which says Indian School Certificate, Science, Math, English, Hindi, whatever, doesn't mean much to an employer today, and many employers are not even looking at them. Universities are not looking at them. The big high-tech companies are no longer even asking if you have formal education. If we want to save education from this huge dilemma, we need redesign. My one-day course talks about the details of such a new design. If you are planning to build a school, if you are planning to change an existing school, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a principal, if you are a teacher, and if you are a parent, you would need this course, I think. I hope you will join us in April. All the best.